There was a time when James Charles, the makeup mogul, was the shining star of YouTube. However, he recently had a drastic fall in viewership, fandom, and fortune. So why does everyone hate James Charles? Well, let us go down the list. He was involved in a series of continued predator allegations, along with many pathetic apologies, which were then followed by very public feuds, and this led him to be deeply disliked in the YouTube influencer world. In 2019, you may as well have slapped some red caution tape on his face. He openly admitted that he had a strong attraction to straight men, who were obviously not interested. Fans took notice of how he had labeled himself as female on Tinder in order to match with straight men. Fellow YouTuber Dustin Daly seemingly called out the makeup artist in an untagged tweet. If you identify as a gay man, do not set your Tinder settings to female for straight men to find you. Shortly after that, a 17-minute video titled James Charles Hitting on Straight Guys surfaced on YouTube, which made these allegations appear to hold more truth than we had initially thought. Safe to say, fans were enraged. One commenter even went as far to say, "James gotta stop reaching. He ain't finding love with straight boys. I feel sorry for Jeff, and this is so bad. You can't change someone's sexuality." But not long after that, a very public scandal of James involving sexting minors surfaced, with additional claims suggesting that he attempted to manipulate men into engaging in romantic and sexual activities. One victim that came forward, who was actually 16 years old at the time of the incident, accused Charles of sending and soliciting nude photos. This individual provided screenshots to Insider that indicated his age was visible on his TikTok profile, where he claimed the direct messages were exchanged. In a video titled Holding Myself Accountable, on April 1st, he posted on his YouTube channel. Charles addressed two of these allegations involving 16-year-olds, admitting that the interactions with the boys should have never happened.
Two different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me.
He further justified that the accusers had lied about their ages, which didn't seem to help, since 15 other victims came forward as well. Tati, a veteran in the beauty community, also known as James' longtime bestie, and apparently so close that he looked up to Tati as a parental influence.
And Tati very quickly took on a parental role with me.
However, after years of love and friendship, it all went down the drain with one single video. Tati reached a breaking point when James endorsed Sugar Bear Hair, a hair vitamin company, publicly. Tati, who owned her own hair vitamin brand called Halo Beauty, felt betrayed. He had 9 days after Coachella to talk to me. "He knows where I live. It's not far from him. He could have come face to face and chatted with me because he knew that this would hurt me," she said. On May 10th, 2019, she posted a bombshell bi-sister video, which voiced concerns about James allegedly manipulating people's sexuality by using his celebrity status to pursue straight men. She recounted an incident at her 2019 birthday party, where James was making inappropriate advances towards a waiter. "You were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, 'James, he's straight,' your response was, 'Doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity.'"
You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior is not okay, whether you're a woman.
As a result, Tati made a bold decision to end her association with James Charles, stating she didn't wish to be friends with him anymore, and that she felt it necessary to publicly declare this. "I don't think there's any getting through to you, and I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you." Tati also said that, "There's so much going on with James Charles right now that I do not support, that I do not agree with." In response, James Charles issued an apology video. He expressed regret and apologized to both Tati and her husband for the chaos that had unfolded. "I hate knowing that I disappointed not only them, the fans, but most importantly 2 people that have been role models to me." Not long after the Tati feud, JEFFREE star followed suit. In an appearance on Bunny XO's podcast, JEFFREE unleashed a barrage of accusations, labeling James as a monster and alluding to his alleged predatory behavior. According to JEFFREE, James also admitted to him that he was in fact talking to minors. Yes, you heard that right. JEFFREE made it clear that he believes James is, well, the biggest piece of shit in the beauty industry.
He did a video, not allegedly, admitting to minors.
JEFFREE even teased that he had screenshots and other evidence that would set the record straight.
There's screenshots, there's a lot of things that were not presented correctly.
he also took a swipe at celebrities who have chosen to promote James's painted makeup line and admitted he was not thrilled with the idea of celebrities endorsing James. Influencers like the infamous Nikita Dragon, who actually shared text messages from Coachella between her and James, seemingly corroborating his story in an attempt to clarify the initial misunderstanding between Tati and James, heard a situation needed some clarification. My friend was in an emergency and texted me in the moment. Unfortunately, since Drag One Beauty used all of our marketing budget on the fantasy, I connected him with Sugar Bear. Nothing shady. Remember that waiter from Tati's fateful birthday dinner? Well, now the waiter decided to come forward. He described how he had found James's attention flattering and how he had ended up in James's hotel room, even though he considered himself straight at the time. He revealed that they had an intimate encounter and made out. After we watched a movie, he asked to kiss me, and I was very nervous because I had never done anything with a guy and I was bi-curious. So I said yes, he explained. We ended up making out for about an hour.
And he kept telling me to stay, like, please stay, don't leave me. All this and that, but I really wanted to go home.
The drama led to a colossal loss of 3.1 million subscribers in 1 week. In a follow-up video almost a week after her initial Bye Sister's video, Tati addressed the massive impact it had on the internet. Tati called for an end to the hate, divisive memes, and negative language in response to her video. She clarified that her intention was not to destroy James's career, but to convey an important message. Tati simply just wanted him to become accountable for his actions and growth as a person. A lengthy video titled "No More Lies" was released in response. They responded to Tati's accusations, refuting her claims and providing evidence to support his narrative. James clarified the events surrounding the Coachella weekend, the Sugar Bear hair deal, and his interactions with Sam, the waiter. This was his attempt at gaining pity votes, obvious from this statement of his.
Sam texted me saying he was fully gay, but it was a trap to get me on FaceTime so he could illegally record the
I'm not better, and I'm not back either, but I am trying to move on with my life, said James. I'm still not doing well. I feel like I can't deliver the best version of James right now, and that sucks. James' reputation has still taken a hit and is forever unrecoverable. From ongoing feuds between ex-Beast to allegations of sexual assault, it seems like this will be a hard one to come back from. James has been unexpectedly quiet since then. One fact stands tall: nothing Tati says or does anymore can undo the damage to James's reputation.